What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Hope you had a great weekend. Getting into this episode of GH. Sam continues to work every last bit of my nerves. It's like she just doesn't get the severity of her situation. She just doesn't get the severity of life right now. She's just not grasping the reality of certain scenarios. Like, she's just not getting it, I don't think. She just doesn't understand the dangers that she and her children are really facing. Not just because of her potential to go back to prison, but the potential of her and her kids dying at the hands of Cyrus Renault. Like, she just doesn't get it. Like, you keep trying to have these secret meetings with Jason. Jason continues to be the voice of reason. Jason keeps trying to tell her, we cannot be together right now. Not just because of her parole, but until they handle Cyrus, y'all really can't be together. And he's trying to keep her and the kids safe right now. So it's in her best interest to stay away from him. Not only because of her parole, but because of Cyrus. That man goes after families. He does not care. Sam, I could take care of the kids. I could protect the kids. Shut up. No, you can't. No, you can't. You are way out of your league where Cyrus Renault is concerned. You couldn't even get dirt properly on your parole officer without that backfiring in your face. What makes you think you could protect two kids from somebody like Cyrus, who has caused major hell in Port Charles just from behind prison walls? So now that he's free, can you just imagine the shitstorm that can come your way? Like, seriously, she doesn't grasp the reality of this. She just doesn't get it. And people keep saying, well, I don't blame Sam for fighting for her family. Let me be very clear about this. Be very blunt about how parole works. She agreed to the terms of her parole. Because in actuality, when you are up for parole, the parole board tells you what the terms are. They give you a contract, a document. You have to sign the document before you are released. That means you agree to the terms. So it's not anything new for a parolee to not have any contact with a convicted felon. That's nothing new. That's not a new rule. That's a rule that's been around for a long time. Long time. So that ain't nothing new. So technically, she ain't supposed to be around Jason because he's a what? Convicted felon. She's not supposed to be around Sonny because he's a what? A convicted felon. He was convicted of murder. Anybody who's a felon who was convicted of a crime, you cannot really be around them if they were convicted in a court of law of a crime. They're considered a felon. You cannot be around them while you're on parole. That's the rule. That's nothing new. So why are people acting like that's some new unfair rule? No, it's not. That's the law. She needs to follow it. Period. And if Jason, of all people, is telling you to follow the law, follow the damn law. Follow the rules for once in your life. Follow the damn rules. Like, seriously. So, Sam is just off her rocker. Like, she really is. She just out of it at this point. I'm over her. Like, Sam sitting there telling Jason about how, him canceling their secret meetings or not doing secret meetings or not seeing her, that's not just his choice. It's not just his choice to make. Sam, he's trying to protect you and these kids. Like, think about your doggone kids. Jason was speaking so much sense today, and she just still seemed like she wasn't getting it. Like, when it was just her and Jason and they had no children to worry about, like Jason said, they could take as many risks, they could take whatever risks they wanted to because it was just the two of them. They had nobody really to worry about. They didn't have kids of their own to worry about. So they could do whatever the hell they wanted, carefree, whatever. They could put their lives on the line all they wanted to because they had no kids to think about. You have two children now to think about, plus he has Jake, if he remembers Jake. But so, y'all, between the two of y'all, like, all together, y'all got 3 kids to worry about. You know what I mean? Y'all can't just be taking these risks like that. You have to think before you do, because all your actions impact all 3 of these kids. And you have to take that into consideration. Sam is not taking her kids into consideration. In my opinion, she's not. She's not taking those kids into consideration. Jason seems like the only one with some logical sense in this matter. I mean, besides Alexis, who's been telling her as well, besides Diane, who's been telling her, all these people have been telling her to back the hell off of this, and she still wants to protest. You still want to find a way to see Jason. Like, stop the foolishness. Just stop. Just do what Jason tell you to do for once. And I still find it so freaking funny that Jason has been telling her literally the same thing Alexis has been telling her. But yes, she's not chewing Jason out though. But she chewed Alexis out for telling her exactly what Jason been telling her. Go figure. Anyway, enough of Sam. Moving on from that. Finally, Jordan and Curtis had some sex. Like, I know listen, I would have been in heat. Like, I seen some people online today criticizing Jordan and Curtis for having sex while TJ is missing. Let me tell you something. You know how long Curtis done went without getting some yum yum? I'm just saying. He done went a long time without some alone time with his wife. Every time Curtis tries to make plans with Jordan, she backs out. She comes up with an excuse. They have had no romantic scenes whatsoever. Barely a peck on the cheek between the two of them. It was delightful today to see them finally act like a married couple and have some sex. Finally. I was like, it's about time. Like, damn. Like, they just seem like roommates to me, like, more than they are married. That's how it seems to me. Like, are y'all married or are y'all friends with, like, y'all not even friends with benefits because y'all not even having any benefits. Like, there's just no romance. So it was about time to see them do something. You know what I mean? Like, it was just a relief. Like, damn, finally. You know, y'all got it in for once. My goodness. Because the way Jordan saw it, she just felt like, you know what, if this is my last night for us to be together, let's do what it do. I said, exactly. Go do the grown up. Go do it. Because she feels like if Cyrus doesn't let TJ go, she's going to kill Cyrus herself. Even though Curtis was like, no, you're not, because that's premeditated murder and I'm not letting you go to prison. I'm not letting you do it. I'm not letting you throw the rest of your life away. But she just don't care at this point. Because she feels like nothing else she has done, she has went too far. She's bent the rules and the law too far now to turn back. You know, she feels like everything she's done so far has gotten her deeper into more trouble than has gotten her out of trouble. Every move she's made so far, she thought, oh, this is going to be the end. You know, we're finally going to get out of this, to turn around and it get worse. So her only option at this point, if Cyrus doesn't return TJ, is to kill him herself. But Curtis feels like she doesn't have it in her to commit premeditated murder. Well, Curtis, I understand that you think you know your wife well, but you really don't know anybody too well or what they're capable of doing when they're pushed too far. Been too far, you're already broken. You know what I mean? Like, and if you push her too far, eventually a person's going to push back. And that's where that's where her mindset is right now. She feels like she's been pushed. And she feels like eventually if she gets pushed anymore, she's going to have to push back and make a move. So I can't blame her for that. But it's like, you know, you want to be smart about it too. So anyway, I just freaking love the way Kevin handles Nicholas. I love it. Nicholas trying to come at Kevin talking about some, basically trying to get Kevin to talk to Laura or whatever because he's worried about her safety. Which I totally understand. I mean, she was already shot because of Cyrus. He doesn't want to see her die next time. You know what I mean? So I get it. But I love the way Kevin handled Nicholas. He was like, you know, unlike you, I actually respect my wife. You know, I respect her feelings and what she wants. And I support her. Kevin is that strong person that Laura needs in her life. Because Kevin knows his wife. Like, he knows she's strong, stubborn, and she took an oath as mayor to protect her town, protect the constituents. You know what I mean? She took an oath to do that, and she's going to uphold that oath or die trying. You know what I mean? So I don't blame her for that. And I love how Kevin just sticks up for her, especially where Nicholas is concerned, because he was like, you know, I know my wife. He was like, I support her 100%, and I'm not going to tell her to back off of something that she really wants and believes in. He was like, all I'm going to tell her is to be careful. He said, that's all I'm going to say to her. I'm not going to try to get her to back off this Cyrus situation, because he knows that if he tries to get her to stop meddling in the Cyrus situation, A, it's going to create a problem in their marriage. B, she ain't going to listen to him. You know what I mean? So what's the point? Why cause drama in your marriage when there is no need for that? Especially when your wife ain't going to listen to you. And Kevin knows his wife. She's not going to listen. She's going to continue to do what she's doing. So anyway, Ava and Nicholas and this little false marriage of theirs, it's kind of funny because Jax was trying to come at Ava about her fake marriage or whatever. And Ava was like, how many times have you been married? And if you remember, Jax married Alexis because of business. Him and Alexis's marriage was for a business purpose. Like, it ain't no different than what Ava and Nicholas are doing. Their marriage is strictly business. But I have a feeling that it might be a little bit more than that. You never know. Eventually how they may feel about each other. Because you got to remember, when Luke tricked Tracy into marrying him, Tracy couldn't stand Luke. But eventually they fell in love with each other. So who knows? It could happen with Nicholas and Ava. It may not. And Ava basically tried to warn Nina about dating Jax, because she feels like any woman that Jax is with is going to be second to Carly, because his heart is pretty much always going to be with Carly. I find that funny, because it's not like Ava's telling a lie, because I feel like she's partly telling the truth on that one. But it's kind of funny because I'm like, Ava don't even know Jax like that. She really don't even know Jax like that, or his history, unless she Googled him or something. Other than that, she don't really know him that well to make that assessment. But she's not totally off. She's not totally wrong. She's not. But Nina ain't gonna listen. Nina gonna continue to be with Jax, because her and Jax were talking about Charlotte and stuff like that, and how hard the breakup with Valentine is on Charlotte or whatever. I mean, Nina knows that Charlotte is devious. I think Nina deep down knows it. She's been noticing that about Charlotte lately. Even when she tore up the magazine with Sasha's face on it, they've noticed that. Hell, even Lulu noticed. They've all noticed that she has a mean streak in her. And I think, Nina was kind of cautiously unveiling, like a veiled threat in a way, a veiled warning, so to speak, to Jax about Charlotte. It was veiled. So anyway, Carly, coming up to Jax or whatever, talking to him about Jocelyn. Basically, the Corinthos clan is going to have to be on lockdown at this point. And, Jax wasn't upset too much about it, because he kind of figured that this is what's going to happen. Carly was basically telling him, like, if you want to take Jocelyn out of Port Charles, I totally understand. But Jax was like, you know what, let her stay, play it by ear. And if the situation gets any more dangerous, then, we'll discuss it and see what our next option is going to be. I do like the way him and Carly co-parent, because there's not really a screaming match. There's no bitterness. They talk like adults. Even when Carly don't agree with Jax, they still, act like adults and co-parenting your daughter. So I like the way they communicate. But yeah, the Corinthos family is on lockdown at this point. So, that's just the way it got to be. Now that Cyrus is officially getting out of prison, he had on his little suit with his pocket square, looking fresh, getting out the jail, getting out the prison. Sonny and Jason got to come up with a plan to, to handle it. Because Sonny was like, we got two options. Either we take him out tonight, or we wait and see what his next move is going to be. Jason was like, let's take his ass out tonight. He was like, if I can get a clear shot on him, let's take him out. And I do agree with that. I mean, why wait? You know what I mean? Like, why wait? But at the same time, they might want to wait a little bit, because y'all don't know where TJ is, and Jordan still has to get TJ back. So if you kill Cyrus, who's to say his men won't kill TJ? That's another factor that plays into this. So you kind of have to wait to see what move he makes regarding TJ. But I definitely wouldn't wait to see what move he makes regarding the rest of the town. You know what I mean? Definitely not. So Jason is getting ready. He got his sniper rifle and all that shit, getting ready to hoot ride and shoot him up. I don't think it's going to go as smoothly as Sonny and Jason probably think. I don't think killing Cyrus is going to be that simple as they want to make it out to be. Because Cyrus already know once he steps out that door, he's a smart person. He's not stupid. He knows once he steps out that door, he's a target. And Laura basically even told him that. Like, she basically told him, like, once you step out that door, Sonny and Jason more than likely are going to have you killed. They're going to kill you. And she promised him, she was like, as mayor, if you do end up dead, I will, have my officers investigate and bring those killers to justice. She was hoping, though, that Cyrus would go back to Seattle and stuff like that. But even Sonny told Carly, he was like, that's not going to happen. Cyrus is not going to tuck tail and leave and make it seem like he's running, because it would make him look weak. And he's not going to do that. And, Cyrus basically said the same thing. He's not leaving town. He's not, because he's not letting nobody run him out that town. Because deep down, he know it would make him look weak to his own people and to other people, in the business. It'll make him look like a weak person. He's not going to do that. Plus, he got business partners and stuff like that. So once you start a war with one of the biggest dons on the East, on the East Coast, you got to keep it going. There's no shutting that down. You got to keep it going. Nope. Once you start a war, you can't just tuck tail and run, because you're going to look weak to everybody else. So there's no way Cyrus is going to leave. Robert knew that too. He knew it. I mean, I know Laura was hoping for a small miracle that he would just up and leave, but that ain't going to happen. You could kill that noise. I was mad though, because Sam, little foolish self, she's sitting there in Jason's penthouse or whatever, throwing dishes around, tearing up just sitting there tearing up the place because she mad because she can't be with her Jason. Like, girl, go sit down. Go have a seat. Go feed your kids. I'm sure they haven't ate, unless Monica feeding them, I'm sure. But they damn sure haven't ate because of their mama. Go feed your children. Go, do the laundry. Go do something that mothers do. Instead of worrying about a man, go do what you got to do. So basically, Trina popped up at Jordan and Curtis's place, whatever, banging on the door. She's still, hostile about what Jordan said about her father or whatever. And she wants justice. She wants to prove that her father is not corrupt and that he didn't manufacture evidence. Curtis kept trying to tell her. He was like, you're not going to find proof to exonerate him, because it is technically the truth. Because it is. They did manufacture evidence. But Jordan left out the part that she was actually a part of it. That's the only thing that's, that she left out. I mean, I love the fact that Trina wants to stick up for her dad and stuff, but I feel like it's a losing battle. You know what I mean? Like, she went over to Jocelyn's or whatever to talk to her and Cameron about hiring Diane to sue Jordan or whatever. I guess for defamation of character or whatever. About the information that she spread about Taggart. And I love how Jocelyn and them just basically kind of like talked her off the ledge, telling her how much her dad loved her and stuff. I feel like I feel like Trina needs to let this go. I understand she's hurt. She's upset. She's sad. I get it. She has a ball of emotions in her, but she needs to let this go. She needs to let it go. You know what I mean? Because that anger, it's just going to manifest into something that she don't want. And once you pull the trigger on something, it's going to be too late to take it back. So you might just want to slow your roll, collect yourself. I understand, she's upset about the things that they're saying about her dad, but it's like, she needs to listen to Ava's advice. You are your father's legacy. It doesn't matter what the press say about your father. It don't matter what Jordan says about your father. Only thing that mattered to Taggart was what his daughter thought of him. That's all that matters. Anything else, and this is not what her father would have wanted. He wouldn't have wanted her to seek revenge. That's not what he wants. So I think she needs to let it go. But anyway, this was a pretty good episode. I think that's everything in this episode I want to say. I just want to say also, Sonny is full of himself if he thinks that he can keep his entire family safe. I mean, isn't Carly tired of hearing that song and dance? Sonny's been saying that shit for years. Oh, I can keep the kids safe. I can keep the kids safe. No, you can't. No, you can't. Please. Over the years, we have proven that to be a lie. Your kids have been kidnapped, your kids have been shot at, all type of foolishness. You cannot keep them kids safe. All you can do is try. That's all you can do. So why keep saying I can keep them safe? Just say that you can try to keep them safe. Beef up security, whatever. I mean, you can have 1 million guards. That doesn't guarantee their safety. I'm just saying. So, anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all later. Have a great day. Peace.